and welcome back to the Community Corner. I'm Kim Baker with the Gallatin Area Chamber of Commerce, and we are thrilled that you have once again met us on the corner of commerce and community. We're so thankful for this continued partnership with Vol State, and I'm really excited to introduce you to another great guest today, and that is Nicole Bell of Gallatin Lifestyle. Welcome.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Of course.
So I guess I've known Nicole a little over a year,
Yes.
maybe longer.
Yes, yeah.
So you and Scott, who is your husband,
Yes.
have relocated here from Michigan?
From Washington, D.C.
Okay.
I am born and raised in Michigan.
Okay.
Scott grew up in Knoxville.
That's right.
Yes, and then we met in the D.C. area.
Fun.
So, yes.
So it's been a trend when I've had a guest on that is not originally from the area, which is becoming more common now. I've asked them, what brought you to Gallatin?
So what brought us to Gallatin is Scott, my husband, he is an airline pilot, and it was his goal to move back home. But what's crazy is that my grandfather was born and raised in Piney Flats, Tennessee.
Okay.
So it kind of came full circle for me. And we made the jump to Gallatin because he was going to be based around here, and we have not looked back since. It truly feels like home here.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So Gallatin Lifestyles,
Yes.
That's a publication that is newer to the community. I think it's definitely getting people's attention. I get calls about it a lot.
Good.
Actually, I think we talked earlier this week. I had somebody reach out and said, hey, how do I get featured in Gallatin Lifestyles? So tell us a little bit about it.
Absolutely. So actually this month, the month of March, marks our 1-year anniversary since we've been in publication. I am so excited. It has been a journey. Gallatin Lifestyle, we felt that it fulfilled a need here in Gallatin, especially being newer to Gallatin. We didn't know what Gallatin had to offer, the businesses, events, what to do. So we thought, well, Gallatin Lifestyle is the perfect, it's the perfect to fulfill that need here in Gallatin.
Absolutely.
Now, the Lifestyle is a brand, so there are 152 in 32 states, and it is growing, but it is all hyper-local to the community. So we help bridge the gap between the readers in the community and our partners, and we all tie it back to the community because we quickly realized how strong the Gallatin community is. And when we really immersed ourselves in it, we thought, wow, this is something special and we want to amplify that.
And you truly have. I love that you said that. The two things that you said, that when you realize how important and the benefit from immersing yourself into the community, we see a lot of brands come into the community that don't do that.
Yes.
And they don't have immediate success.
Yes.
Because Gallatin is still, even though we are changing and we are growing, we have people moving in from outside the area, it's still a community that holds very true to its roots and really likes to know and truly understand who they're doing business with and who's in front of them. So I love that y'all have done that. And then the piece about amplifying the message of Gallatin.
Yes.
I think y'all have done a really great job telling those stories in a unique way and showcasing all the ins and outs. So
Thank you.
Share with our viewers, for those who maybe haven't seen the publication, what they can find when they pick up. Like, what's the normal format and what topics have you covered?
Absolutely. So Gallatin Lifestyle, we have monthly themes, and it's kids and pets, it's explore, fun summer, men's and women's issue, home issue, but we love to really keep it on theme and on topic. And we love to highlight what our partners and what the community is doing in the community. There are so many great events.
Absolutely.
And we want to highlight what everyone is doing in the community. Businesses, we do have so many businesses who have popped up here in the last few years that we have been here. So we think that it is very important to be a platform for those businesses to let the readers in the community know that they are here. Also, calendar of events. And as you know, as the warmer months ramp up, Gallatin just explodes. So what we like to do is we like to put in there a calendar of events to let the community and readers know what is up and coming in that month. But on top of that, you know, who we feature and the topics, it's very related back to the community, taking a deeper dive into who they are, because yes, they are a brand and it is their business, but who is that individual or individuals behind the name? They have a much deeper story to tell, and that's how we can really humanize them and put in that trust factor too. So we take a deep dive, but also bring it back to the community, because that's what we want is to bring it back
Connect
as
it.
connect.
Yeah.
100%.
How I know how I get the publications. You
Yes.
bring a box by the office, and we're able to give them out. But how do most people receive the publication? Where can they find it?
Yes, so most can find Gallatin Lifestyle around town. So boutiques, hair salons, coffee shops, doctor's offices, dentist offices, the Gallatin Chamber.
Yeah.
We also, it is a free publication as well, which is really, really great.
That's
And
awesome.
You don't need to, there's no paid subscription. We also mail to 8,000 homes in Gallatin and directly mail to 500 businesses. But we know that a lot of people come into Gallatin to eat, shop, play. They have doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, come in for a lot of events. There are some who even come from Nashville to explore Gallatin. So that's why we want to increase our distribution around town so you can find it basically
All over
anywhere,
the place.
all
I see
over.
them all over.
Yes.
And I always say it's kind of like when our city guy, when I see them with the corners turned up, that's what I love to see. When they're
Love
a
it.
little bit worn
Yes.
and used, and I'm starting to notice that about
Yes.
yours. So kudos. You know, the online or the print publication is certainly the bread and butter of what you do.
is.
But you've really gathered a large online presence.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about that and how they can find it.
Absolutely. So our online presence, you can find it at citylifestyle.com/Gallatin, and that is accessible beyond Gallatin, which is really great.
Oh, yeah.
And it is our mission as well, like I have been, really touching on, is that community aspect. So a lot of people who do not live in Gallatin can really immerse themselves in our culture and our community. On top of that, so we have digital, so you can find it at the website there, citylifestyle.com/Gallatin. Also our social media. Scott and I are the ones behind our social media, and we thought that it was very important for us to manage it because we have a finger on the pulse of everything that is happening
Absolutely.
in the community with our partners. And we love sharing what the community is doing, what the Gallatin Chamber is doing, what our partners are doing, because social media, that is a huge platform, and it just creates more of that awareness and that expanded visibility.
So tell us about it. Maybe you can. So we're in March right now.
Yes.
What is the episode? What is the edition this week? This month?
This month is our home. It is
Okay.
our home issue. So we featured historic Fairview.
Ooh.
We also featured one of our partners, Collier Construction. They are, I believe, 7th generation family here. They custom builds and remodels, but really honing it back to their deep roots and a lot of other exciting things to come in our issue. I won't spill everything.
And
But
when do those come out?
so our digital comes out every first of the month. And then print will hit mailboxes between the 1st and the 5th of every month.
Okay, so pretty soon.
Very soon.
Awesome.
Yes.
So by the time folks are watching this, they should already be able to
Yes,
find it in
yes.
circulation. I love it. What's your favorite thing about Gallatin, and what has been your favorite thing about launching Gallatin Lifestyle?
My favorite thing about Gallatin is it's the people. They are very welcoming, they're warm, but the connections made it feels like family. I have talked to Debbie at the
Oh, yeah.
chamber many a time, and we both feel the same way, that it truly feels like home. And everybody wants everyone to succeed. And I love the culture, the community. It's a happy place to be. What I love about Gallatin Lifestyle is just really being a connector, being a resource tool, being that highlighting, whomever we highlight in that month, and having people say, oh my gosh, I ran into them at the store, I learned this from them, or even having our partners grow. We spotlight local nonprofits and organizations in Gallatin, and really bringing light to those. It truly fuels my heart to be a platform for that, because I know have a background in marketing. I know what it takes, and there is a lot to it. So I put my marketing cap on with Gallatin Lifestyle, and we want to be more than just a magazine that you advertise in. We want to be our partners and spotlight the community.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I mean, that's a fun part about what we do at the Chamber too, is, telling those people's stories, and I think you've all said it so well. Getting to put a face to the business or the organization and really amplifying that message. So we're thankful for what you do.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing those stories.
Of course.
Now you do have an office, so people can stop by.
Yes. So we are not there all the time.
Okay.
We are out and about.
You're out doing magazine stuff. Yeah.
We are out and about, but yes, we do have an office space right off the square. We thought that we are Gallatin Lifestyle, and we needed to be downtown off the square because that is a perfect spot to be, and it's a great space for our partners and whomever may need to use it for seminars or networking events. We have some partners like a Venture Canine Training. They use it for their puppy foundation classes, and they're good citizens.
So they bring dogs in?
They do.
Oh.
They bring dogs in, and then they have a pack walk around the square.
I've seen them do that.
Yes.
So I need to come over for the puppy day when we can just come visit.
Yes, I will tell you when that is.
Fun.
And so it's been great. And just to walk up and down, the square and visit the stores and say hi. It's community.
Yep, it's great. It's fun. Our office is also located in the downtown, and so we're in walking distance to each other.
are.
But it is also great. And when the weather kicks on, like it's been lately, I always find good reasons to get up and go get coffee or visit, just stroll, window shop, whatever it is. Well, Nicole, I really appreciate you joining us today,
Thank you.
I appreciate all you do with Gallatin Lifestyle. You really have amplified the message of Gallatin, and you continue to showcase us in a beautiful way. So thank you
so
for
much,
that.
Kim. Thank you.
Hey, several events coming up between the next time we'll see each other, and the first one is March 11th. That's a Saturday. It is the 10th annual Gallatin Shamrock Run. That is a 5K and 10K that takes you through the scenic routes of historic downtown Gallatin, the residential and the commercial district. You'll run close to Nicole's office and then also right by mine. On April 27th, we have the 6th annual Sumner County Youth Job and Opportunity Fair. That's happening at the American Job Center. If you are a teenager or a young adult, or you know someone who is, if they're 15 to 24, that's really our target age group, we would love to have you join us for that event. We'll have local employers set up as well as nonprofit organizations. We'll have a room for apprenticeships and internships. It's really a great way to learn about all of the opportunities that exist right here in the Gallatin area. So we hope you will plan to attend. We thank you for meeting us on the corner of commerce and community, and we can't wait to see you again next week.